Or like you're trying to do. And David's over here talking about, how we're gonna introduce this. Yeah, because you see, left feet on rabbits are lucky, but and I'll be, and you won't be looking, so I'll be. I'm gonna have to get something. My only way of getting your attention.
Damn it, dude. They caught me up there.
I gotta get
Chicken wings.
some sort of sound.
All right. What's up?
All right.
Let's get into
Let's
this.
talk about that little engine that could again toot that horn. So,
What?
man. Okay. It's a train. It's on tracks. So we're gonna get back on track.
Okay.
So why don't you say that instead of let's toot our horn to the little engine that could, or whatever the hell you said.
That's exactly what I said.
Oh my
Time
goodness.
to toot our horn like the little engine
welcome
that
back
could.
to East Krok Podcast.
Yeah, what's up?
Episode.
I think it's
Probably like
seven.
I think
35.
Yeah, you put 6 on the last one, so 7.
I'm gonna go with 35 because
We've been here that long?
I guess that's how long it's felt like we were
Well, you've
sitting
seen
in
our
these chairs.
subscriber count.
Right? So I'm just saying, dude.
It should be episode 7.
We're freaking breaking records.
Yeah, dude,
We're
we stack them every week.
Yeah.
One more person, 2 unsubscribed. We're making progress.
Dun 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 dun. Do, 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 do.
Okay, so what do we put
Dun
in
dun dun
20?
dun dun dun. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Football's back. Dun, dun, dun. That ain't it. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, I know it's not.
Boom, boom.
So football's back.
I thought we were just doing tunes.
Oh, 100%.
No. That's a
Football's back.
football is back, and
Okay, go football's back.
Yeah, football's back. Football's
Oh.
back.
high school, college,
No,
NFL.
man, college ain't here. Like, college is obviously in practice and stuff, but their schedule doesn't get or their schedule's released, but their
They're-
season don't start until September.
Well, yeah, but they're practicing.
Right. No, I feel you. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
When does the NFL season start?
It already did.
It already did.
Preseason games have been
Preseason
going on
started.
I'm talking about like regular season.
in like 2 weeks or
September
something.
9th or something like that.
So
3
it also
weeks.
starts in September, just like college
Right,
football.
but NFL football is going on right now with preseason.
If you're a real fan, football is year round.
Yeah, coming from the basketball guy himself.
And if you're a basketball fan, basketball is year round.
Anyway, lukewarm. So, I'm just saying. That's 100% not. 100%.
Keep it in. We'll keep that in.
Yeah.
That's 100% not. That's just
We'll keep that
garbage.
in.
Just garbage opinionated.
Go
I know football's back. So what we're gonna do is with our expertise, we're just gonna break down. We'll do the NFC.
Okay.
Try to do the NFC here and kind of go through divisions and just break down who we think might take it.
Is
A
this
little
what you
early,
guys been saying? It was super dry all day?
early predictions. The monster that you're drinking.
Yeah. Because it's obviously wet.
It's a super
Well,
dry.
it's a liquid, yes.
That is a horrible joke. That is a horrible joke.
I'm pretty sure there's dads out there that are subscribed that are going to get a kick out of that.
Nobody's gonna get that because if anybody's listening and not watching, they're gonna have no idea.
Yeah, they're gonna be what? Dry liquid? Are you kidding me?
Yes. That just, it's... All right, if you guys really want to know what this stuff tastes like, you guys ever eat the green part of a watermelon?
You say stuff like people know.
Yeah, stuff. Yeah, like
David's drinking a monster that says
Let's throw that out for everyone
Monster
listening.
Energy Nitro.
Everyone listening.
It's green and yellow in color. The can is also black.
what is this? Reading Rainbow.
It might be.
David's drinking a monster that says super dry. Nobody doesn't really know why it says super
That's
dry
all
on
says
it
Usually it's got like amino
because it's a
acids
liquid,
stuff
and
on
that's where the joke is.
Yeah,
It's funny.
But
it
chish.
is not funny.
It's 100% funny.
Dude, you were literally trying to draw a mental image of this.
But
man.
sheesh.
What is that's dumb. That was dumber than my joke. That was dumber than my
So anyway, what we're trying to do is we're just gonna break down the NFC, go through the divisions, and just rank them, and I don't know,
Okay.
just talk football, baby.
Yeah, let's talk from football and stir the pot a little.
Let's talk football.
Yeah.
I'll start with the NFC North.
Get
No.
a cool clan. Get a cool clan.
Shut up.
Okay.
All right.
NFC North. So
NFC
there's
North, because this is your guys' jurisdiction. I'll let you guys take it away.
Well, okay, yeah.
I'm claiming the West. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm claiming the
That's
West.
fine. Seattle sucks.
Yeah,
So
Whatever, man. I want to see the Packers.
So
line up
between the
against them.
Bears, the Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings, I honestly think that with those 4 teams, I don't think Green Bay takes the division. I don't this year.
Really?
They're way too good. But
That seems like a lot to go with.
hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm doing it.
I think they're too good that it's not about football right now.
Yo. The season hasn't even started, but
So
RELAX. Relax.
Rodgers? There's just too much outside stuff that it's
I
like.
swear that you can run the table now.
So you're saying that because of the extracurricular activities on the outside, that's gonna overshadow how they do in the season?
Oh, I think
The
well,
reigning
I think
MVP.
they're all gonna ball out like normal, right? They're gonna ball out. They're gonna try to get their money.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think there's gonna be too much dysfunction. Like everybody's gonna be worried about.
Like
Okay, well, what about
animosity?
next year? Yeah, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like everything's behind closed doors. So like Rodgers is happy now. He's getting people.
Yeah.
And so happy quarterback, happy life. Happy wife, happy life, kind of a thing.
Right.
So like between him and the head coach, with LaFleur, they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna. They might be two. They might be two, but I think that this division is actually pretty good. But I just don't think Green Bay is gonna do it, just because I think it's like they're gonna get too distracted early or throughout the season, just hold on. I think that like, I don't know. I think like Chicago or who knows.
The only competition I do believe still, and it's a run over from last year and the year prior. The only competition I think Green Bay has of not taking first in the North is Minnesota.
Minnesota definitely.
I mean, just everybody's coming back healthy.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I mean?
you got young stars. Not as much in like Adam Thielen, but Adam Thielen is still recently young.
So good.
Decently young.
Dude,
But Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and then you have Dalvin Cook coming off a
Dalvin
breakout
Cook.
season.
Right,
Dalvin Cook is-
breakout season.
I knew-
Amazing.
Dude, I called that shit from the beginning. Like Delvin was gonna be so good.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Oh,
And
he did, dude, man. You weren't
I
at that
was-
draft, bro.
We were at that draft.
We were at that
You were at
draft.
the draft.
We were in
there.
we
We
were
were
there.
in suit and tie.
You were?
Talking to Kevin Costner. We
No.
were talking about pancake eating dudes. We want David freaking Putney because we want him. It's from man. You guys suck at this. Like not letting me have jokes. This is garbage, man.
No, we're letting you-
True football fans know exactly where that's coming from.
Oh yeah.
Wow, you can't just throw out that true football fan. For
Yeah,
no
Harry.
reason.
How dare you?
Hey,
You
yo,
cannot- how
don't
dare
point that at
you.
me. That was a horrible
You
delivery
don't
of the joke.
dumbass
Delvin Cook
shit.
though.
Yeah.
Del-
Yeah.
Delvin Cook is so good.
Nice segue. Yeah,
But,
way to transition.
The Vikings. I don't know. I don't like Kirk Cousins. I don't like
I
Kirk
don't either.
Cousins.
That's the weakest link on their offensive scheme.
I think he's
And
just
which sucks is
too
that's such a big important role.
right.
right.
So-
He's too inconsistent to win the division. I don't know. It's just stupid.
Yep.
It's stupid what's going on over there with his play. That it's like you can't. I mean, we're going in. Obviously, we're experts. We're on NFL Network looking at every training
100%.
camp right
Oh
now.
yeah,
Sky Van
without
Pelt
a doubt.
calls us.
But it's like I
I had
just
to cancel with Skip actually.
I don't think that
yesterday,
I
so-
think the Lions. I think the Lions with the addition of Goff are going to be. I like Stafford, but he's
I love Stafford.
he's a little too
awesome.
cowboy for me.
Oh, 100%.
That's actually why I loved him.
100%.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That he's like a Baker. Like I like Baker,
Yeah.
but
Or
there's a little too
Baker's
much.
like him.
Or Baker's like him.
Yeah.
But
But
I think the Lions are going to be really good. I don't think the Packers. I don't think they win it. I think in the long run, I don't think the Packers win
I
it.
think the Packers will have like a similar season as this one. Not in the playoffs, meaning, but I'm saying regular season wise.
Yeah.
Just because of over the years what Aaron Rodgers, A-Rod, the king of the North, what he's been able to do with the lackluster
just dominant.
rosters after
Right.
losing his key pieces like Randall Cobb and Jordy Nelson, his go-to guys.
Yeah.
Such like that. Now that he's getting, Randall Cobb back, okay, one of his favorite receivers. Okay, he's getting that's a little more of a chemistry built, and you got training camp that he's finally showing up to. I think that because of what he could do with lackluster or below to almost average wide receivers and just a receiving core in general, for him to get back chemistry wise and like above average,
Yeah.
I think that It would be amazing. And just coming right back.
Oh,
Also
man.
with
Maybe-
Devonte
maybe-
Adams.
Maybe they play too relaxed.
Yeah, I got a question. Is Devonte Adams the best wide receiver in the league?
No.
He's
Best
not.
in the league? No, but he is top
I don't
3.
know. Maybe
I'm putting him top 3.
they're all so good, but you're
is
not
your
you're
top
not a good receiver without it.
Who is your top 3?
Probably D Hop. Receiver
Yeah.
right now still in the league.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably D Hop, Larry Fitz, and then maybe Devonte.
You put Larry Fitz in your top 3?
I'm putting Larry Fitz in my
Dude,
top
he's
3
so
too,
good.
but he's number
He
3.
catches everything.
Yeah, I know, but-
Larry Fitz could catch a snowflake in a blizzard.
There's too many
He's
too
like
many
38 years
characteristics.
old.
Yeah, no, there's too many characteristics to define a receiver that it's like, because you have your Tyreek Hills,
Right.
which is nobody better than him in his position in the slot.
Yeah, I would probably put Tyreek there.
Yeah, but but he's not gonna over the middle, like in traffic.
Yeah.
Most of the time he ain't gonna come down with
He's,
that ball.
and he's not one of your
Actually,
best.
he's very underrated when he's coming
No,
up for the ball.
I get that, but he's also not one of your best route runners. All right, he gets separation based on speed.
He's
Well,
so
no, because
fast.
most of
Yeah.
his routes is
I
streaking down the field.
understand there's
because of
speed
how
routes.
much of a threat
like
he
Jerry
is.
Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb, like all these guys are
up and
exceptional
coming,
route
yeah.
runners, really good hands, but they're so close. And Devontae's got experience, and Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
And I'm not saying Devontae couldn't go to like any other like I'm trying to think like the Eagles or something and had
Jalen
Carson
Hurts
Wentz or
friggin' throwing.
Jalen Hurts thrown to him, that he wouldn't put up the same numbers. But I don't think I don't know. I don't think he would.
No, he wouldn't, because Aaron Rodgers is an elite one in a lifetime talent.
Well, I believe that. I believe he's a
I still
generational
think
thing.
that Devonte Adams would put below, but still really good numbers, just because of how good of a player he is.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, Tyreek is not a bad wide receiver.
I would say D Hop probably best.
Yeah, I'd say
receiver.
D-Hop's
No,
like well-rounded.
I'm not saying Tyreek's number 1, okay, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm just
No, I
saying
feel you.
Tyreek is in my third. Okay, not to bring this back to basketball, just a quick saying. I think Tyreek is like the Steph Curry of the NFL, just because of the way he spreads out a defense.
Sure.
No, I get it.
Stretches
Yeah,
out the field.
You have to respect the man. You know what I mean? Like,
You gotta have you can't go
Yeah, he'll
single high
kill you.
safety is gonna kill you.
Yeah, he's gonna kill you deep.
100%.
Because him and I think it's McCole Hardman Jr.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, two blazing speed slots and seams. Yo, that's gonna kill
Oh, 100%.
any one deep. So,
Right. That's what's going to make the Chiefs freaking scary. But anyway, back to the NFC.
Yeah. There you
All
go.
right, back to the NFC. All right, so the way that
So we're gonna.
so
have,
you're ranking it, how are you ranking?
If I had to
the
if I
final?
Yeah,
No,
1
how-
through 4.
how-
1
yeah,
through
if you're
4.
going
If
1
I had
through
to
4,
rank it, I
end of
would
the season
go
today.
with the season the way it
End of
is.
the season today.
Yeah, end of the season, starting playoffs. This is how it's going to finish.
No one won a game.
So like the NFC North,
Yeah, in the NFC North.
I would have to go Lions, Packers, Bears, Vikings.
I would have to go. I probably Justin.
That's cheap.
Justin Fields.
Bears, and Vikings are kind
I
of
know. That's why I was thinking. It's a flip flop.
rookie
but
quarterbacks. You
I
never
gotta-
know, man.
I
Right.
just gotta go.
Is this
Aaron
is this-
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers led Packers.
Yeah, okay.
there you
Just
go.
Aaron.
Yeah, just
Aaron Rodgers
just
is gonna win it
Aaron.
by himself.
Just Aaron. They're just gonna give him his jersey. It's gonna be 1 versus 22 the whole game. No, but the Packers, the Bears, Vikings, and Lions. Because I'm not down in the Lions. It's just that the Vikings came out so hot last year. They could do even better.
You said Packers. what?
Packers, Bears, and the Bears and I think the Bears and Packers, it'll be rather close.
That's because you're a Bears fan.
But yo, bias is bias, dude.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
I think the
But
NFC
also,
North's
I didn't put him number
good.
one. I didn't put him number
the
one.
NFC
I'm reading.
North, that's the scary
Lions got
part.
Jamal Williams now.
Right. But the scary part of the NFC North,
He's
is
good.
that-
He produced for the Packers.
he did. He did.
Okay.
Him and Aaron
did.
Jones. He did.
Okay. Okay.
He did.
I think he's pretty good.
He's gonna be a
Okay.
good back. But my-
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
anyway, so my thing, like on the NFC North, it's gonna be scary because I think in the long run, if you extend the season,
Yeah.
the NFC playoffs are coming through the North.
Yeah.
They're coming
so
through the North.
back to your
Kinda like
question.
last year.
But yeah,
two,
but,
whatever.
but to finish my 1 through 4, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
asked the question.
Right, I did. But man, you guys are a bunch of freaking all this right here. All right. But anyway, yeah. So to get my 4 out there, I'm saying in the North is gonna finish Minnesota 1, Green Bay 2,
Okay.
and it's gonna end in a tie.
We got no respect for Green Bay.
What do you mean? I have him number 1.
And he does.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it's going to be a tie
Never mind.
between the Bears and the Lions, with the Lions taking the tiebreaker and moving to third
So
place.
Bears and last.
Yeah, Bears are going to end up finishing last.
So you had Vikings, Packers, Bears, Lions,
Yeah.
Bears, Lions.
No, Lions, Bears.
Lions,
He has-
Lions,
he has
Bears.
Bears at the
Bears
end.
last.
Lions, Bears.
You had the
Okay.
Vikings at 1.
The Vikings at 1.
If Kirk Cousins has a crazy year, yeah.
Not even what I think is going to happen.
They still have Harrison at safety.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
That dude's a beast.
He
man.
is. But my thing is the way that I'm predicting, all right, is like you said, if Dalvin Cook has a similar year to what he had last year, a similar year, not exact, not greater, a similar year, all right, that he had last year, it's going to take a lot of pressure off of Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins is going to actually perform and do what Kirk Cousins does in a football game.
Overthrow a guy
You
by
know?
20 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, overthrow a guy by 20 yards.
Get sacked and
Just
complain
get
at his
sacked,
line.
complain at his line, and then occasionally throw the pick six and say, "Look at that! I scored a touchdown."
You like that?
Yes,
No, yeah, no, all right, yeah.
Real
That's
talks.
that's
Okay.
how I want to put
Real
it in
talk.
the North.
Kirk
It'll be
Cousins
interesting.
Was like 1-9 on Monday Night Football games last
Yes.
year, and that one win I believe came
It
against the
came
Bears.
last year. It came
Was it the
against
Bears?
last year,
It came
yeah.
against the Bears. It
Bears
sucks.
are good.
I believe it was like Justin. I think it had to be like Justin Jefferson. Some white dude, some white receiver, caught it in the end zone. Okay, against Bears. Freaking sucked because it's like the last play of the game after some form of penalty pushed him 15 yards ahead on kickoff.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know you do because it's one of those games. Kind of like I'm not gonna go back to 2018.
How about 2012?
Jeez.
It's just as memorable as like 2012. No, not even 2012. 2007 Super Bowl.
2007.
We're going.
Eli Manning
Oh my God.
escaping
We're not even
up
talking about
Anyway.
that.
throws
Shut
it up to
Anyway,
the best, one of the best wide receiver duos, David Tyree. Eli put it in such a okay. You got to give respect because we're going to transition right to the NFC East.
We're going to
Perfect.
NFC South.
No, NFC East.
Going to the south. It's north, south, east, and west, my guy.
NFC East.
No,
Because
man.
Eli put it in such a perfect spot. He aimed for the top of his helmet, and David was like, "Okay," and just plugged it there.
It's because Justin Timberlake put bubblegum on the top of his helmet.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why
that
I
was
stuck there.
that's my favorite ESPYs.
It's 100%.
Justin Timberlake when he hosted it. Did you watch out? That's when the Celtics won
Yeah.
and KG anything is possible. You know.
Yeah. Come on, Mr. Basketball.
So in the NFC South, we're going south, not east.
Yeah.
Here's a good transition, but
You want to go to east? Let's go to east.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
we're going to South. Come on,
No,
make
see,
up
like,
your mind.
we went
Jeez,
back to
you're
the
like
east.
a woman.
Screw it, man. We're
So we
gonna
got
start with
Cowboys-
Southeast.
Cow-
Shout out all my
Cowboys.
female viewers. Shout out all my female-
Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, and the Washington football team. Is it still a football team?
Yeah.
It's still the football team. They have not decided on a thing.
I'm
Even
telling you,
though
could they not find one Native American in the DC area?
I don't know how that works.
Wow. I honestly think they didn't change that because they're too afraid of the outside presence of them forcing them to change it. You know what I mean?
Just get one person in. The
It's just too
District of Columbia.
It's just too
Right.
political.
It's just
I,
political. I think is why they didn't.
Just get
They
one
just
to
did
say
it.
like,
I don't know.
I don't give a
Cleveland,
shit. Let's do
Cleveland
it.
baseball team did it. They're the Generals now or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they're going to be called because they ended up almost getting sued because they have a roller rink or a roller derby team that has the same name, and they actually had the licensing for that name
Oh,
a
really?
day before they applied for it.
Oh.
I
So-
hope the
Who knows?
Blackhawks stay the Blackhawks.
Me too, because there's teams out there that should have never.
I don't watch that much
but
hockey, but
Well, the
I know
Blackhawks.
the Blackhawks.
The
That's what I
Blackhawks.
know.
The Blackhawks isn't a. That's like a tribe. I think it's like a tribe thing.
It's yeah.
But still,
Like a
it's,
tribe name.
It's native.
It's still
related.
native related.
Like their
I think-
their
I-
logo itself.
And
is
I don't know.
a
And I don't know. And
headdress.
I don't want to get too political, but like the Redskins
We're
was kind of
not,
like a
we're not.
derogatory
We're just talking
name,
sports
and
here.
then
We're
the
just talking
Indians.
sports here.
Yeah.
and the
And
Indians.
the Indians were obviously singling out the people.
Well, yeah, the Indians could be. That's I don't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So in the NFC
You're touching,
East.
you're touching on.
hot take.
You're touching on special ground here.
Oh, shut up. Anyway,
So in the
okay. But before we start though, I mean, while we're talking about like team names for the Washington football team for them to like pick up, I think there's a concept that ended up floating around the internet for a while when that all was going down. I do think the best team name that they could have came up with was the Washington Red Wings.
Yeah.
Right, for the pilot program, all the first.
But there's already
pilot
Cardinals. Yeah, that's better cold. If
Yeah,
anything, it's better
100%.
cold.
Tastes straight.
Pellegrino.
Straight like
All right, so we got the boys, we got the Giants, we got the Eagles, and the Washington,
Okay. Well,
in the Washington, like the George
I
Washington.
think okay.
Sentinels would be cool.
That would be badass.
Chase Young
want
is going
Shane
to come out
Falco.
great. Okay, I think we should start with Washington.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, since we were just kind of
Yep.
since we were just talking about
Let's
that.
grill him, bro.
I think biggest name for Washington is easily Chase Young, coming into his second year.
Dude's
Yeah, sophomore year.
so good.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I think his progression is going to be amazing. I'd probably put easily top 5.
Defensive end.
Actually pushing top 5 edge rushing.
Probably top
Edge
3.
rushers. You
I'd
put him
go
top 3?
I put the Bosas and him. Then
Yeah, Miles Garrett, Khalil Mack,
yeah,
Cameron Jordan. Those 3 don't break your top.
Aaron Donald, trash.
Aaron Donald's the inside
He's
presence.
on the inside.
Yeah, but
The dude picks up line.
Khalil Mack's really good.
He does.
Yeah, he is. He's phenomenal.
Okay, so top 4.
Miles Garrett.
Not that great. Just really buff.
He's,
Like ridiculously
he's a freak athlete, dude.
like a lot of
But
muscles on him.
But he's great.
Like I think
He's
he has
really good.
Muscles that
He's good.
aren't.
You know what he
actually
gets a knock
attached
from me
to the
for?
body.
What?
You
Because
know why he gets a knock?
because of the helmet thing.
No. Just too muscular.
Just because he plays for a shitty team?
Yeah, shit, too.
No, don't, dude.
The Browns.
The Browns?
I
Don't
get
hate
it.
on the Browns,
Okay,
bro.
thank you.
So-
Just wait till he's at AFC, man.
He
We'll
was a
blow your
Bro-
mind.
It was a Browns joke.
I
Like poop.
Get it? Yes, like poop.
Whoosh.
Yes.
So Chase Young. So you think the Redskins take that division?
Oh, nah, I thought we were going team by team and then ranking like we did before.
Kinda.
Kind of
Yeah,
both.
go
It's
nuts,
just like a
man.
generalization.
Okay, I was just talking about Washington football, just Washington football team in general. Rather quiet, I'd say. As their whole organization.
Who's the Q over there now?
That's a good question. I think it might. I want to check this.
Yeah, you might have to fact
that
check
dude
this.
for I think it was the first round of the playoffs, divisional round.
Hanky or whatever?
Yeah, I think it's Hanky or Haney or
Yeah.
Haney or something.
something like that. 'Cause
And
that's-
how they
that's-
almost beat the Bucks
Yeah.
in the first round. I thought
Yeah,
that was
it's that
absolutely
guy.
amazing.
Who did they have? Alex Smith.
They had Alex Smith.
Is it like Dwayne Haskins or something?
Yeah, I mean, Fitzmagic was there. For a
Yeah,
little bit.
Taylor.
Fitz is still there?
I think it's Taylor
I
Heineck.
don't
Yeah, Heineck.
Yeah, Heineck.
Yeah,
Heineck.
yeah.
Heineck.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is there.
Yeah,
Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's the
so
number one.
It's a
Yeah,
battle
he's definitely
between
gonna be
those
number
two, I think.
Oh, I wouldn't say battle.
Fitz is gonna take that.
Fitzmagic.
He's got that.
Really?
He's got
Yeah,
that
You
spot,
think
yeah.
Fitzmagic's going to keep
He's a
that?
veteran.
I know he's a veteran, man, but I think Heineck's going to beat him out. Just on
No.
youth
Fitzmagic.
and everything. But yeah, I mean, Fitzmagic's got tricks.
Well,
Tricks
who
up his
did
sleeve.
he
Yeah.
play on last year? Was it the Dolphins?
Probably. He was all
Probably.
over the place.
I think it was the
I think he's
Dolphins,
played on all
and he
32
played-
teams.
I believe it was the Dolphins, and he played absolutely unbelievable.
He's been great. He's been great. He's just longevity in
Right.
the season. Season to season, it's like he's great, and then it just fizzles out.
Yep.
And other people do better.
He's like a sparkler on 4th of July.
Okay.
I don't think watch. Eagles got quarterback
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, but
Jalen Hurts there.
I think they still have
He's mostly
Jordan
big
Howard,
man.
Alshon Jeffrey. I think.
yeah,
Is
that
Alshon?
that whole
Yeah, Alshon's
organization,
still
that
there.
Eagles
Alshon's
organ,
still there.
Oh.
that Eagles organization is just kind of
Their defense ain't bad.
yeah, but
I think Mikal Kendricks is there. Fletcher Cox.
is it Jordan Matthews or something receiver?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, honestly,
They got O-line
I didn't really pay
issues.
attention much to the Eagles, except for 2018 and back when they had Vic.
No, man, nobody pays attention to the Eagles.
Yeah. In Philly, it's really just the 76ers. That's all they take.
That's what I'm saying. Giants, Giants, and then Cowboys. Giants. I mean, so far with the Giants, not great. I don't know if you did. You hear about the training camp
The
thing that
training
happened?
camp, like
Oh, the fight?
okay, one
The
yeah,
fight, and then
legit
like the
fight.
coach.
And then
Two
he had-
players
and then
retired,
two
or
players retired. Like one guy was only like 6 years into the league,
something like
and
that.
another
Yeah.
guy was like on his 7th year. Yeah, they just showed up and handed in their stuff and said, "Yeah, we're retiring."
Well, one retired because he's the coach made him run so much.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
he's just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't high school stuff, whatever. Like the coach made him run hundreds until he was satisfied because of the fight.
Yeah.
And then they had him in the end zone just doing push-ups.
That's stupid. They're professional athletes.
They're professional athletes, yeah.
They
I
know
get it because he wanted to make his point. I get it, but I mean that's kind of like some high school stuff.
Yeah, NFL is a business more than
Yeah.
you're actually teaching stuff.
Right. All these at any point, these guys, as long as it's okay in their contract, they can go. Okay, I want
A
to.
lot. I think like the average.
Get me outta here.
The
Yeah.
average NFL player's career is like 3 years.
I believe
I
that.
think it's like 3 seasons just because of the money they make,
Right.
and then.
So the Giants got a lot of issues, but Daniel Jones, good. I think he's good.
Yeah, he was
Little
under
awkward,
the, yeah,
but I think he's good.
he was under the wing of.
They got Saquads.
Eli.
But
Eli wants back, dude.
He does.
dude,
They got
He does.
Saquads back healthy.
Yeah.
He's so good.
I love
So good.
I love Saquon.
Saquon Bart, he's so freaking
Saquon's
good.
awesome.
I
I just think
Sterling
of
Shepard.
everything Saquon, and for the Giants, you have to get an interior offensive line.
Right.
They do.
You have
they
to.
need at least one guard and a better center.
It's something that it could be coaching.
Because
Could be a coaching thing.
when you have to run pitches and outside sweeps all the time, just so Saquon can bring it to the outside
Right,
or
and
just
just
gain
Saquon
some
stuff.
yards because inside is not winning whatsoever.
I think they need better production out of their receivers. Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, they don't have Odell anymore, so they don't have like a true threat on the outside, right? For the Giants, at least I don't think nothing comes to mind right now.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
So really, all the focus goes on a youngerish quarterback who's not that skilled, and Saquads.
Saquon's, yeah, and then you got a young receiving core.
So if you shut and Saquads is good in the flats and he's good running the ball, but if you shut down the receiving and you make them kind of one dimensional with one player, not that hard to stop that team. No matter how good their defense is, I mean you win that game.
And Danny Dimes is still he's still growing as a quarterback, getting developed. He's not like quickly flashing into the player like Josh Allen is, but I'd say definitely Daniel Jones is better than Sam Darnold. So he has something up there.
I agree. Yeah, Sam
Something up there.
Darnold.
Sam Darnold's.
I don't know why Colin Cowherd he's got such a hard on for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, it's Sterling Shepard and Kenny Galladay. I forgot the Lions traded him over there. Or he
What are you
signed.
doing?
But
It's gonna fall on the floor.
I think it's a great sign or trade whatsoever for Kenny Galladay. Underrated performer for the Lions.
Yeah.
And I would say he was their number one go-to guy. Galladay over Marvin Jones.
For you don't.
Oh, and for Detroit,
Yeah, when he was with the
Lions,
Detroit,
Yeah,
he's good. He's a good number 2.
yeah, 100%.
he could definitely take over as a number one.
And then the Cowboys.
I mean, yeah, you got the return of Dak after that devastating injury.
Yeah,
You know,
Zeke
Zeke's-
dropped some weight.
Dude, he looks good.
Zeke
Yeah.
looks like college Zeke. I mean, he looks scary as Zeke right
Yeah.
now.
Zeke looks
Like,
good.
crop top, still look like Ewok baby.
Yeah.
Like he
Zeke-
looked like
I thought you were gonna go like no. The first thing that came to my mind is like Zeke is super hot. Dude.
I thought that's where it was going.
I was like,
Because
relax.
when he mentioned crop top, it's like, where's this going?
That's what I was
Where is
thinking.
this going?
Crop
Do they
top.
still have Jason Witten? He came out of retirement to play.
I don't think so.
I think
think he
he's like
re-retired?
on their non-active roster.
I have no idea who their tight end is.
Okay, well,
It's me.
I know they have Amari Cooper and
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb should have a.
Dude, he's so
He
good.
should have a breakout.
Well,
year.
so
He should be
today
absolutely
the
amazing.
Cowboys today as in the 3rd or the 12th. The Cowboys tweeted out like not to worry, nothing to panic about, but Dak Prescott is getting another MRI about his shoulder or something.
It sounds a lot like to worry about.
That's like but they
Who do you have
literally
as your second?
they literally tweeted that. I think Andy Dalton said
no,
that.
Andy
Andy
Dalton
Dalton's
is
with the
on the
Bears.
Bears now.
Oh, that's
So
right.
He's the number one.
You have a nobody at number 2.
Yeah. I don't even know.
yeah.
I don't remember
I don't
if they
know
even
who the
picked one up
backup
in the
is.
draft.
It's gotta be somebody. They gotta have someone. I don't know who it is.
My only thing is
If I was them, I'd just try
Mike McCarthy's got he's got his hands full.
Fick Knowles.
Yeah.
Well,
Fake
they got.
Knowles.
I haven't
Absolutely.
watched.
Fake Knowles.
I really want to watch Hard Knocks. I haven't watched the first episode.
Right, just to see what's happening.
Just see what's going on there. But I think the Cowboys, if Dak is actually healthy, I think Dak's really good. I just think he's so weird.
Yeah.
Right, especially with that dance move, man.
That's what, yeah, like his warm ups.
Hey, that is great.
What does
Great
that do?
warm-up.
Opening his hips.
Yeah.
Opens your hips.
And
man.
then pump fake.
Goodness
So the
gracious, man.
defender
That's
can
like,
jump,
that's like
he can
swinging the
reset.
twig and berries from one leg to the other. That's all
Whatever.
it's doing.
Hey,
man.
whatever, that's take your third arm or third leg and
I
stiff
get-
arm the.
I mean,
Or if anything, just tuck it between the cheeks and.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I guess, not to quote
But-
Ocho Cinco, that's why he took freaking Viagra before every game. It is. Have you never heard that quote?
No.
I don't know.
Okay, so
So
Chad
he could
Ocho-
bounce off the ground if he fell on his face.
No, Chad Ocho Cinco. You end up telling somebody, one of the interviewers or whatever. He was like, yo, what is your secret to like being so fast and
He
explosive?
did say Viagra.
And he did. He's like, yeah, I take a Viagra before every game. They're like, what? He goes, yeah, it's really hard to catch me when I'm running on 3 legs. And then he left the freaking thing.
Yeah, but I don't actually think he did
No.
that.
He just.
No, I'm
talked
just
a
saying,
lot.
it's
He
Chad
just
Ocho
talked-
Cinco.
Chad
I'm not saying
talking,
he
yeah.
did it.
He talks.
That's weird as hell. Why did I think
That's
he
what I'm
did?
saying.
That'd be awkward as hell.
That's the
football
wrong
fans.
kind. That's the wrong kind of blood flow.
Yeah, like you'd not have nothing. But I mean, I do agree with you on that. Like if Dak is gonna be good to go 100% at the start of the season, Cowboys are gonna be dangerous coming out of the East.
Cowboys really good. Defense really good.
I don't think that they're going to be super dangerous. The fact that their whole offense is just inconsistent.
Well, I get that.
Okay, because
I
you'll see
I
as their
blame I
offense-
blame that on last year with Mike McCarthy coming in.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
And basically
we're relaying this off of last year, and
Yeah.
what I could
Which I
still
get.
see, even with bad coaching and stuff, great players can still form an offense into some form of power. But the Cowboys coming out were, again, inconsistent. They'd have a lot of mess ups, bad reads on passes, bad blocking assignments,
and that- and
then
that's-
you'd have the 1 or 2 breakout plays, which everyone would see. Zeke. Making one cut and bursting. For
they
like
did a lot of
12
stuff out of the
plus
screen.
yards or
They did a
something.
lot of stuff with
Finally
screens.
getting first down.
And that's even with Andy Dalton back there, who's a vet. I mean,
Right.
he was really good with Cincinnati. I thought Andy Dalton.
Back, yeah.
He's not bad.
The redheaded gunslinger, like early.
I thought he was pretty good.
Early Andy Dalton before he started getting injury prone.
Yeah, that's the thing. Injuries.
Right. Andy
Injury-
Dalton lights out.
Injuries are so mental,
Right.
more than physical. I think that's what people don't really realize. What?
What's up with that face?
Andy Dalton was okay. He's good.
Man, he's
No, yeah, he was okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Was I wasn't disputing it all.
I don't know.
Dude,
but
yeah,
yeah.
your face freaking said. That's what your face said.
My face did not say.
100%
my
did.
face said.
Yeah, your face wasn't going. How
So
you
if you had to
wasn't
rank,
doing that.
if you had to rank the NFC East right now,
Who's gonna? Oh, okay.
we can do 1 through 4 again, just like
Just like the North.
just like the North.
I think it. Okay, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead. No, I like how you said that. I'm gonna go first.
I'm going to go first.
That's
Well, then,
I gotta tell
let's get it
everyone-
on.
Hey yo. Let me just restart this and let everyone know. I'm going to go first.
Say it with your chest.
I have football team, Cowboys.
Okay, Washington. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Go ahead. Sorry.
Football fan. Okay. Football team, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants. Oh! Giants, Eagles. I'm sorry.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Because, Saquon.
What are you thinking?
Saquon.
Wow. Okay. I almost agree. I'm gonna actually put. It's not stop. Okay. I'm actually gonna go Dallas. I'm gonna go Dallas number 1. All right. Redskins number 2. All right. Redskins number 2.
Oh,
Eagles.
who's the Redskins?
Oh, I'm sorry. The Washington football
How
team.
dare you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Okay.
Right now.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
you
I know
guys-
this amazing team, though. Washington football team?
Yes.
This Redskins, though? Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. Okay, I grew up in a different era of football. That's what they were for the longest time.
Right.
But, hey, are they now?
We have to cut that out.
Are they now?
No, not really. They said
just
they
kidding.
do it on ESPN
I'm
all
just
the
kidding.
time.
I'm just kidding.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They do Washington football team.
Are you kidding me? Stephen A. is called to the Washington Redskins. Freaking
Yeah, back
the
when
other,
they
the
were
other
the
weird,
Redskins. Back when
other
they were
weird guy said it was the same thing too.
the Washington football team.
Okay, anyway, so it's gonna end up
Apologize to all
being
you
it's gonna
football
be
team
Dallas, Washington. All right, it's gonna be Dallas, Washington, Philly, and the Eagles are coming in last.
Philly.
I'm stupid. Okay, I'm going to do this again. It's going to go Dallas.
Eagles gonna take it.
Washington.
Kick the Giants out of the
Yeah, just
whole
completely.
division.
So Dallas,
So it's going to be Dallas,
Washington.
Philly, and the New York Football Giants are finishing last in the division.
I can't believe that, man.
The New
I
York
do.
Football Giants.
That's what they're called, man.
So I think
They are 100% the New York Football Giants is the actual name of the team. They shortened it to the Giants for marketing purposes.
take it easy. I'm thinking
Oh,
It's
hold up,
the-
Jamal. Don't
Whoa.
pull out the 9. You know.
yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, you
Yeah.
see World
Yeah.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's the Giants' year this year, low key.
Man,
Low-key, I think they're
don't
due.
So, man.
I think it's the Giants' year this year.
I don't, man.
With all that animosity,
Yeah, I think that's perfect. I love
think
that
that's
shit.
horrible.
I love that shit. I think that's like okay.
I
They
get-
they get all the crap out of for the whole year. It's done with in the first week of practice.
Right.
And they're like, okay, now we know what we look like when we're at our absolute worst, which they've been bad.
Yes.
And now it's like, let's build. And then you get guys that are like, you can fill a role. You can sign a guy that can do a job at a B plus over a guy that would give you an A minus. I'll take B plus. That's a good sell.
Okay, so you have the
over A-.
Giants coming out on top.
I think Giants.
Okay, so if the Giants are coming out on top, can you just give me kind of a record guess on this? Because I just want to see what everyone else is seeing. Because I think it was last year.
Probably like
Washington made it.
The Giants?
They were like.
It was a three-way tie.
I think
they're like 6 and
I think
10.
like 11-6.
I think
Whoa.
No bullshit.
11 and
Giants.
6.
Giants
Steep as
11 and
hell, bro.
6.
That is
Bold
steep as
prediction. 2021,
11-6.
2022 NFL season. Steven
I think
says
Giants in the wild
Giants
card.
go eat 11.
I think
and
Giants
6.
in the wild card only because NFC North's too good, NFC West too good, and you got Brady. And I think the Giants in the wild card, but with like an 11-6 record.
11 and 6.
Well,
Fucking
dude, you
A.
gotta look, man. Look what happened this last playoff, man. You got teams that were 10-6, that were like number one in the division that ended up going to the wild card.
Well, that happens every year because the freaking NFC South was so until Brady got there last year.
Right, yeah, because
was
NFC
always
South was always beat up.
always like
Right.
that.
Oh,
But yeah, so I'm gonna go Giants.
Why is this thing gonna fall off?
I'm gonna go Giants.
Anyone else see this? What is this?
I'm gonna go Giants, Cowboys. Football team, Eagles. I think Eagles are booty.
Yeah, okay. Everyone here has the Eagles as
Eagles
last
last.
place.
There's no. I just don't.
I
Think
don't
they-
see.
gonna be booty.
I think the Eagles might surprise a bit just because with Jalen Hurts now, more so development wise. But I'm not gonna say they're gonna take no third spot. In my opinion, over
Right.
the Giants. What's what
Oh,
I'm
I
saying.
agree. 100%. 100%.
No.
Intonation.
All right,
is a word.
so going.
I
So
don't think so.
Guys,
let's move,
freaking booty cheeks.
let's go over to the NFC West. Let's just go.
Why are we going to the
across.
West, man?
Because Harry screwed up the order. So now we're gonna go to the West, and we got Cardinals, Rams, Niners, Hawks. Now,
Cardinals, Rams, Niners, and the Hawks.
correct.
The
Right.
Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks.
Already then.
What are the Hawks?
Seattle Football Hawks. Yes.
Seattle Football Hawks.
Okay.
Are you gonna go hot take on this right away? Like, are you gonna be the middleman?
No. Right now we're not ranking right away. We have to talk about.
I understand. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be the middleman. You're
Okay, if
gonna
I'm gonna talk first, because I am the middleman. Okay, if I'm gonna talk first here, Cardinals are gonna have they're gonna have an exceptional year this year. I think there's coming out of the gate at least, it's gonna be a lot less than what people are hyping up with a possible big three in D-Hop, AJ, and Fitz. However, once it gets flipped past midseason, I could see their chemistry-wise building and them winning majority of their games, coming through probably with a good 10-7. I see that in the Cardinals. But defense-wise, isn't that bad? And they did lose Patrick Peterson,
That's fine.
but like Patrick Peterson was a lock for sure.
I mean, they still got Buddha, dude. Buddha will be fine.
Yeah, I know, but that's Buddha and Pete was just great.
Oh, right. It's a 1-2 punch. It's a 1-2 punch.
They got JJ Watt now.
They do.
That is true. They do have JJ.
So I think
Fool can
the
stay
Cardinals.
healthy.
Cardinals, well, yeah, but the Cardinals, as far as veteran, like They got a young quarterback, Kyler Murray.
Yes.
Obviously.
Who is
So good.
I love
Very
Kyler
good.
Murray. I love him.
Kind of like Russell 2.0, like Russell
Yeah,
early,
early Russ.
and then and then.
Yeah.
But the veteran receivers, like you said, I think they got a lot with Larry Fitz helping that offense, J.J. Watt helping that defense. As far as like veterans, like just game football mentality, kind of keeping things
Also
moving
with
forward.
AJ Green going in there, also veteran wise.
Right. So I think they could contend. Now the Seahawks they're always so freaking good. I hate it.
You hate that.
I
Sucks
hate
to
that they're
suck.
always so good.
What I think is crazy is that with them losing so much since the Legion of Boom era,
Yeah.
their defense has still stayed relatively
Right.
good.
Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner has
Come
been
on now.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
okay. I wouldn't go there.
I do. When he,
Dude, they okay.
I wouldn't go there.
Speaking of Hall of Fame,
Not
this is
yet.
my opinion on
Not
the Hall
yet.
of Fame.
You could
Hall
get-
of Fame, they just hand out Hall
you
of
could
Fame.
get in the Hall of Fame. Okay, yeah, you could. I'm saying worthiness.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
The fact that
The way he can get in.
Calvin
me-
Johnson is in the Hall of Fame before, and granted Brady's still playing, but the fact that Calvin Johnson is in the Hall of Fame already, and the guys like Brady or all these old heads that should probably already be in the Hall of Fame, aren't in the Hall of Fame. I can't give you an example
Okay,
right now,
I
but
could say yeah, Calvin Johnson. Like here, Drew Pearson. Okay, he just got inducted. He's in the same class this year.
Yeah,
Drew Pearson.
he
He,
waited,
played
what,
with
40
the.
years?
Yeah, he played with the Cowboys back in
Yeah.
like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
Right.
waited 40 years to get in the
that to me doesn't make sense.
It's
Right.
recency bias. Calvin Johnson is
I
such
do
a big
think-
name, Megatron.
Yeah, because he has the nickname, bro.
Like Peyton Manning, he's been retired. He's out. Yes, get him in. It's
Yeah.
okay. I think it's still a little early for Peyton, but
Really?
but get him in.
I don't.
I mean,
I don't.
just being in. Obviously, we know that they're Hall of Fame people.
Yeah.
Even Calvin Johnson, you know he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but why not wait? Get these other old heads and these other guys in there, establish it, and then get once these guys get a little older, throw them
Well,
in.
because you're going to show that first ballot. Once they're available for it, you already know that's going to go in. So, yeah, you got all these old heads and such that are supposed to go in. If anything, I'd say expand the draft class. Because what, they induct like 8 people?
Yeah, it's like 8 people a class.
Wow, that's not good at all.
But that's exactly my point. Only 8 people, and it's like 4 of them are still 40 years old.
Yeah,
Right.
I would
Or, or they're still like on an active roster that they're not in the league. They just
Yeah,
haven't
like
played
Calvin
in 10
Johnson,
years.
even Charles Woodson, who's a little older, Peyton Manning could suit up today
Oh, 100%.
and still play.
Yeah, but
100%.
I still say that because they announced retirement and they made it to the 5th year. 100% because those 5 years are in case you come out of retirement,
Right.
like a Brett Favre.
Right.
Okay, and for that time, Peyton Manning over everyone else that is waiting deserves to be in the Hall of Fame a lot more than others. Yeah, I know. I feel respect for all these older guys and like how they're not showing it, but they should have got in far earlier because there's many picks out of the 8 or so that they allow
Yeah.
a year. There's many picks that should not be. They're not first ballot, or even second or third ballot. There should be a couple of years on it. Calvin Johnson, all-time great receiver. Recency bias, I believe, has to do a lot with it, and just
Yeah,
because I think if you take away Calvin Johnson's single-season receiving record that he took from Jerry Rice in 2012,
Yep.
the 1,964 yards.
Yeah.
Okay, if you take that away and he doesn't break that, I think that might notch him out of.
Yeah, there's a put him as a
possibly
first ballot.
Yeah, possibly take him out first.
I just- I-
Even
I-
though he was dominant, I think it's just recency bias and because of
I
Great
get it.
player.
Just to me, it does not make any
Big
sense.
I
recency
mean, like,
bias
if you want
is a
another one,
factor.
if you want
It's a
another one,
factor.
look at freaking Steve Atwater.
Right.
Steve Atwater's just getting into the
Like, how is he not?
Or John Lynch.
Yeah, John
John
Lynch,
Lynch.
just getting into the hall.
John Lynch. Yeah.
That does to me. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right.
Because it's like,
Whoa,
yeah, I know. I know.
children viewers,
I don't care.
We're not.
But it's
based
like-
on
stop
shit.
covering
I
your ears.
it just doesn't make any
You're
sense. It does to me. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, I get.
and it's
I
not-
understand what you get.
And it's not like a knock on any player because obviously these guys are gonna go. Like if Brady retires,
Yeah.
bro, we already know Brady's in the Hall of Fame,
Oh, easy.
but he's still now got to wait 5 years before he can get
Before
in.
he gets in.
yeah,
But it's like
retirement wise.
but we already know he's Hall of Fame. Whatever.
I know, but it's a respect
So
as
why-
being first ballot.
Who cares though?
Tom Brady does. all the Tom Brady garglers.
I don't know. I think each one of them gets a bust. Each one of them gets a jacket.
Oh yeah, no, it's just that
Yeah,
being a
which
first
I
ballot
get.
Hall of Famer sounds a lot, just shows a lot better. And if anything, it shows as a discredit to how great he is. Tom Brady, in many people's eyes, okay, everywhere, greatest player of all time, and probably most greatest quarterback of all time.
Greatest winning quarterback of all time.
Greatest quarterback of all time.
Great. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
so-
Greatest winning quarterback. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so a lot of people's most greatest quarterback of all time. So going into the Hall of Fame, for them to know that he is a 100% lock, first ballot would seem like, oh, you missed out on Tom Brady? You think other people deserve it more? I think that's why it wouldn't seem like that. Okay, Peyton Manning getting in this year.
Yeah,
if
but
he
who's-
didn't,
but
it'd be
who's-
like, let's say they throw in, they just have John Lynch and some other person. Okay, John Lynch and someone else. Okay, oh, they got in before Peyton Manning. Okay,
Yeah, but
in this ballot,
Who's saying that other than
in this ballot,
Other than us that actually are like thinking on this.
players?
probably a good number of people I would say is thinking of this.
Like my only thing to like contradict what you're saying about this, I do agree with everybody and their mama on this. Just like the Hall of Fame committee, when they talked about Peyton Manning getting in the Hall of Fame this year, it took them 13 seconds to say, "Yep, he's going in." Okay,
But
I
everybody-
understand his attributes say and they scream, he is a
Achievements,
first
yeah.
ballot Hall of Famer.
resume, yeah.
But I think what Steve is talking about is you're looking at guys that started this.
And again, I'm not saying.
I
that,
know.
but-
I'm not
Okay.
trying to like put you in a corner and say, "Bad dog, you did everything
Okay.
wrong." What I'm saying is what Steve's trying to hit the head on right now is that there are guys that are waiting right now. Right, some of the guys that are getting in, I mean, they're either dead or close to. That should have been in 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Right?
All I'm saying is that everybody, including every player, analyst, whatever, knows
Yeah.
that all these people, GMs, owners, players, coaches that are going to the Hall of Fame, that are Hall of Fame candidates,
Yeah.
qualified. We already know that.
Right.
So it just, to me, it doesn't make sense that, why are they like? Yeah, Peyton Manning deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but why is it a race that he gets there sooner? Because even if he did a little bit more, so this guy's going to the Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Fame
Yeah, he's a
safety.
Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Peyton Manning's a Hall of Fame quarterback, but Peyton Manning, he changed the game a little bit. Won Super Bowls, really a little more relevant. This guy was also relevant in his time.
No, I understand what you're hitting on.
Right. All I'm saying is, I'm not trying to make.
No,
I mean,
no,
I don't need a
no,
reason. I don't give a
No, I understand that. If I agree with you in a different sense, as this should then go farther back in time, in which when they first became eligible, or in those years, they should have been inducted far sooner than now,
Yes.
because then that would clean up all this mess.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, with these legends finally getting recognition versus these most recent. Yes, they are legends, but still recently.
Right.
Right.
So it's
Like-
like people work their whole life to get into the NFL. Get into the NFL, have a phenomenal career, and they have to wait because of these new kids on the block to show up.
Did something crazy.
Yeah,
they
did
broke a
something
record.
crazy. They broke a
Like yeah,
record.
that's
they were great in their own right. They were probably better than this legend, but still, this legend needs to be credited and
Recognized
recognized
that's what
for
I'm saying.
his time.
So I agree with. I think they should just probably increase the amount of people that get in.
Definitely, that'd be one good.
That
source,
might help out
definitely.
because there's so many players. But yeah, I just think it's just so stupid that they do it this way.
Yeah.
That and then limit the number of relative players. Would that be the right word?
Relative players.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like the ones that come, like the more modern ones, the ones that kids nowadays that are watching football recognize, like the Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson,
Oh, less
Troy
of
Polamalu,
recency?
Megatron. Yeah, there's a recency one. Like you limit that, right? You only like this year they had what five players within the last 10 years.
Troy, Charles, Peyton, Calvin. I think 4.
Yeah, so they have 4. Okay, so they have 4 relatively recognizable guys. Then you got people that have never seen a John Lynch play, guys that have never seen an Atwater play.
Yeah, but who cares? But yeah, I get that.
Of
But
course,
who
those people they should have been.
who gives a
Right.
shit?
Yes.
Who cares? Who cares about the spectator when it comes to inducting him in the Hall of Fame?
Right.
Yeah, it's cool to see somebody like seeing Troy Polamalu get into the Hall of Fame is awesome because we've seen him.
Yeah.
But he's been out for a while.
Yeah.
So, but I still think a little too early for him.
Yeah.
But it's like, honestly, who cares that I got to watch him play? I get to see him in the Hall of Fame so early. The sooner the better. Who cares? The guy's still going to the Hall of Fame. So, yeah, just expand the amount of people that get in because you got too many guys that aren't in that we already know are going to be in.
Yeah.
So either just they hit the 5-year mark out of the league, automatically in the Hall of Fame.
Automatically in, yeah. They should be like in that class.
I just think it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense to me that they like Calvin Johnson. I love Calvin Johnson. He's one of the greatest of all time. I don't think he should have got inducted so early. No, I know. It just pisses me off. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Hall of Fame. What the hell?
Yeah.
Put us on the committee. Right?
So anyway, NFC West.
Yeah.
If we were to rank them,
big rant. Big rant.
Yeah, a big win to that.
Man, you guys didn't touch on like the Rams. You guys didn't touch on.
The Rams. Oh yeah. So
you didn't even start talking.
The Rams are getting Stafford. The Rams, Cooper Kupp, great head coach. Not Cooper Kupp, but what's his name? Oh my God, McVay. Yeah.
Mr. Coach.
Yeah, Mr. the coach.
Yeah.
Mr. the coach.
Rams are good, but I don't think. I think the Rams lost out. I think Goff is really, really good.
Yeah.
I don't know the situation. I can't.
I'd say the Rams win this right now because of veteran leadership, and because he's still a top quarterback in the league. Stafford. Yeah, but future-wise, Lions win that. It depends on the time and now.
I think
Stafford now, Goff future, just because he's younger and you could definitely build him and possibly a young core, anything like that around him.
What are you doing?
Freaking stretching because my legs just fell asleep.
Well, stand up.
Yeah.
Can't talk on the mic.
Yo, stand up.
You stand up.
So yeah, but it just looks like you're trying to fly away.
Yeah.
Or airing out your nuts.
Yeah. No. What do you say? Is
smells like fish.
he's twigging nuts.
Yeah, twig and berries.
Twig and berries.
So if you had to rank the NFC West, right now, what are you thinking?
If I had to rank it?
Yeah, like who wins the NFC West?
Ooh. No, I gotta go Seahawks, Cardinals, 49ers, Rams.
You still think the Seahawks win that?
I still think the Seahawks have because DK
so
and
good,
Lockett, they're gonna show out. I think they still have Luke Wilson, the tight end.
Probably.
Okay, and then they have Chris Carson.
They do.
Running back was underrated.
Really good.
Power back.
Really good. Yeah.
And I see them being still coming.
Pete Carroll's a good coach.
And the defense has just ran so well.
Right.
So.
They obviously no Dave's answer, but I'll do mine quick. I think the Cardinals take it over the Seahawks.
Get out of here with that dumbass shit.
Yo, you can't use that right now.
How dare you?
Dude, you use that on some stupid stuff.
How is that stupid?
No.
That's better than half the shit you guys come on with.
What do you mean?
Dumbass shit. That's all you sound like. I'll give you cold cleanse. You want cold cleanse? I'll give you cold cleanse. That's exactly what you sound like.
You're talking about how we sound? Okay, fine. How about, the Cardinals. Yeah, such a great. Hey, guys, you're going to come at me with I totally speak horrible. Yeah, I stutter and stuff like that.
I didn't say
fine,
anything with you speaking terrible.
So anyway,
just came at the one.
Man, freaking dumb ass shit is all that.
Anyway, so I think the Cardinals.
Cardinals is a good idea.
I'm not talking about him.
I think the Cardinals.
You just threw out the dumb ass. Man.
Booty cheeks.
What if I revoke your card right there?
It's booty cheeks, boo.
I think the Cardinals take the 1. I think Seahawks take 2, which is it's close. I think. So Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners, Rams. I think the Rams lose it. I think the Rams fall off this year.
That's tough.
Even more so.
That's tough.
I know. It's a close division. Niners should be good. I don't know if Jimmy G or who they just pick up.
Lawrence? No.
I forget his name.
Lawrence.
Justin Fields went to the Bears.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence went to. He's
Trevor
in
Lawrence
he's with Jakes.
He'll bust. Trying to think. What the hell is his name?
He ain't a bust.
Trevor Lawrence.
Who the hell is that quarterback?
It's a kid from freaking North Dakota State.
Yeah. Anyway.
Trey
Young. Nope.
Not Trey
Not
Young.
Trey Young.
Trey Young coming out of the edge rusher.
Regardless, that's my point exactly. I don't know if the 49ers. Who knows? Probably they might. I mean, they got
beating Jimmy G out of the starting spot.
Maybe.
I think Jimmy G's gonna keep.
Niners gonna be good, but I just don't know. I
Turn
think
into a Tony Romo, dude.
I think it's just it's kind of a toss up.
Get injured and retire. So
Niners could show out and take the whole thing, but I think it's gonna be Cards, Hawks, Niners, Rams.
I mean, it's close.
Who do you got? Seahawks at 1.
Okay, obviously, I mean, not to be self-biased, but
Not to be, but to be.
I was biased. I had the Bears at 2. It was reasonable.
Yeah, exactly.
that's because that's
Reasonable.
It's 100% reasonable. Okay, so the only reason why I'm saying the Seahawks are coming out as number 1 is they're gonna win the tie-breaking battle between them and the Cards.
He makes it like it's such a great game.
It's going to be. It's
No,
the
you
exact same shit that happened last
You
year.
remember we were talking about the NFC East, and it's gonna be a close one between the Giants and Eagles for 3rd and 4th. They're gonna. No, it was the NFC North.
It was the NFC North.
Yeah, the Bears and the Lions.
It's gonna be a toss-up between
It's gonna be a
those
toss-up between those last two, and 3rd and 4th, the places that don't matter. It's gonna be a
It
tie-breaking
does in
game.
the final standings.
So you got-
Tie-breaking
So you
game,
got-
and here we go.
That's 100% how
The Lions
it
win
works.
it.
So you
The
got the
Lions win it.
Seahawks, and then
All
who?
right, so it's gonna be the Seahawks at 1. All right, it's gonna be the Cards at 2. Niners at 3. Wait, no, I lied. Take it back. Rewind. Okay, it's the Seahawks at 1. Niners at 2. Friggin' the Cards at 3, and then obviously the Rams are gonna take last because I think they're gonna start off hot. The Rams are gonna start off hot. Obviously, the Rams are gonna start off hot. All right, they're gonna start off hot. They're gonna win like the first 5 games in a row, just friggin' blowing people out. All right, and then they're gonna hit that plateau, and they're not gonna be able to get over the hump to continue to have a great season to finish it off.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
All right, Seahawks and the Cardinals. It's gonna be a 1-2 punch. Seahawks are gonna win the tiebreaker because similar to like last year.
You had Niners at 2.
Did I have the Niners?
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's what it's gonna be. Is that they're gonna end up winning the toss up?
And what puts the Niners over the Cards?
What puts the Niners
Lily.
over the Cards?
What puts the Niners over the Cards?
What puts the Niners over the Cards is I think the Cards are gonna have too much showcase talent that it's gonna get clouded. You know what I mean? It's gonna get too congested for them. Like, does that make sense? Like, they're gonna have guys that are gonna try to go over the top to help their team win.
They have too much
They
talent.
have too much talent that's gonna cost them the game.
Yeah, maybe. That is such a thing.
You know what I mean? So that's how I think it's gonna lay out. It's gonna go Seahawks, Niners, Cards, Rams.
Seahawks, Niners, Cards. Rams.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Judge all you want, bro. I'm just
Who
saying.
says I was judging?
I'm just saying.
Who says I was judging?
So the NFC South last but not
Some
least
just- some-
last but not least we got the NFC South. We got the Buccaneers, the Aints, the Panthers, and the Falcons.
Keep pounding.
The Aints.
The Aints, the Saints.
Straight disrespect.
Yeah,
Saints.
dude, they haven't been the Aints since what? The early 90s, late 80s? Late 80s,
The
early 90s?
Aints 2.0.
It ain't gonna be the Aints, bro.
No. Do they still have Taysom Hill?
Yeah,
Taysom
but
Hill.
Oh, they're not the Aints no more.
Dude, man.
Michael
dude,
Thomas.
they're
Taysom Hill will play every
Michael
single
Thomas
position
is-
if he needs to.
Michael Thomas is still holding out.
One play, boom. Wide
Michael
receiver.
Thomas is trying to
Next
get
play,
traded
running
right now.
back. Third play, tight end. Oh, you need a quarterback? Fine, just throw him there. Oh, a center?
Jameis-
Taysom Hill got you.
Jameis Winston.
They're rotating him on defense because he's so good.
Dude, Jameis Winston, man, just eating W's.
Dude, so cringy. This is the cringiest quarterback of all time. Jameis
Eating
Winston.
W's.
What do you mean?
Jameis Winston is
No,
the
no.
cringiest
Dude,
quarterback.
this is probably like the coolest thing. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, so
If I'm in that huddle and that dude's doing that, dude, I already know that we're winning. Like, whoa, yes, let's go.
Okay,
I'm getting hyped just because I know that's going to be a blowout game for the other team. I just know it so much.
well, over the other team.
For the other team.
Dude, that quarterback is 30 for 30. Okay, you can expect that almost
Yeah, a
every
whole
year.
30 for 30 on him. How he's the
Yeah.
cringiest quarterback
30
of all time.
passes for 30 interceptions. I got you.
Yeah, 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
So, my question for you guys right now, speaking of James Winston, all right, did you guys see when he was jogging around, the clip of when he was jogging around the running back drill, and he decided
no.
to take the ball and
No.
No, I did too.
try to take the ball and try running through like the pad dummy, like the dummy pad thing, like to make a fumble,
Oh, yeah,
and he
yeah.
got stuck in the middle.
Really?
He got stuck in the middle, and it took him like an extra minute to get out of it.
That's what I mean, dude. This guy, this guy's a bum, dude.
Okay, from the 2015 draft class,
Who
who is having a better career? Jameis Winston or Marcus Mariota?
What hurt
Y-
Marcus
you're not
Those
Mariota
are the
is
top
injuries.
two quarterbacks
What
coming
hurt,
out of the
what hurt Marcus
2015
Mariota's injuries.
Mariota won the Heisman,
coming
right?
out of Oregon, and Florida State.
Yes.
Who they were the top 2 quarterbacks of 2015.
Yes.
Who is having a better career?
Yeah.
Longevity wise,
Jameis,
yeah,
you're right.
is.
I'm not saying. I'm
Jameis
saying Jameis Winston is the cringiest quarterback. I think he's a bum. I don't think he's that good, but to answer your question, he's had a better career so far than Mariota. If Mariota's is done, I don't even know.
I think
He's on the Raiders.
He's still at the Raiders.
There you go.
He's back
So-
up to Mr. Carr.
Well, because his brother's David, so obviously he's got to be there.
All right. Relax.
Anyway, we'll touch base when we touch AFC on that one.
He was with the Texans anyway.
And just because you have the last name Carr and your brother was David Carr, man, that's
He has a last name Konjurski, and he has a brother named David Konjurski.
yeah, and that's why he does absolute shit. Because of his brother.
That sucks. Actually, that kind of hurts a little bit.
I'm cutting that out.
Like it's like
Okay,
right at the
okay.
jugular.
So
Fuck it.
so the
Because
Panthers.
you're not on David Carr's level. I'm sorry to admit it, but
David Carr's a bum.
The Panthers still have what's his name?
you can't say
Teddy Bridge, right?
the Panthers.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Teddy Bridge. Panthers are.
No. No, because Teddy Bridge got traded so that Sam Darnold could go down there.
I think Teddy Bridge is still there though.
Nah.
So they have Sam Darnold.
Because I'm pretty sure Sam Darnold's going to be their QB1.
Well, regardless, I don't know. They got CMC down there. They got
Sam Darnold.
the
Yeah,
Panthers.
is it QB1?
Yeah.
I don't think the
Absolute
Panthers
garbage.
show up. I think the Falcons are gonna be really good. Like back to
They're
the.
gonna be sleepers this year.
They're gonna be up there.
Loss of Julio.
Yeah, loss of Julio.
Loss of Julio.
Yeah, but they got
still
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah,
And they
got
picked up,
Ridley.
another receiver.
Yeah, they picked up 2 receivers in the
I
offseason.
know, but
I forget his
I'm
name.
They
not
are-
saying
they are not
I'm not
incomparable.
saying they picked up another Julio.
no, even those
I'm just
players
saying.
combined are not Julio.
I'm just
And
saying, it's
I gotta
Calvin
say,
Ridley's-
Calvin
we're-
Ridley's really good.
I'm gonna say that for the Falcons this year, the fan base and just the whole league in general is gonna see just how carried Matty Ice was to have a Julio.
Samsung.
Just how carried he was. Because Matt Ryan, he's a good quarterback, above average, but because he had Julio Jones and he made a Super Bowl run,
Kind of a bailout.
I think he's a little overrated.
Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. And they also lost to Devonte Freeman, I believe. They also lost Devonte Freeman.
He's not there no more.
So,
Yeah, but
and
they
Tevon
have-
Coleman.
Yeah, but they have Todd Gurley.
They do have Todd Gurley. Yeah.
He's
what I'm
really
saying.
good.
I know, but
Like,
injury
Yeah,
prone.
over the last 2 years, but he's strong right now.
We'll see though.
Yeah, but
Everybo's
but that's
healthy.
recency.
We're
That's a
chilling.
big thing.
I get you. I understand.
If he was injured, let's say like 5 years ago, and he's doing fine now, okay. But for the last 2 years, it's been a problem.
No,
And then the Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers got Brady. I mean, that's Super Bowl.
right.
David Arians.
They're returning champs. So
Gronk.
Brady.
I
Gronk.
don't think they win it this year
I
though.
don't
Oh,
either.
no.
I think they slip up.
I'm saying, I've been saying this for a bit. Last for the Super Bowl between the Bucks and the Chiefs. Different story. I think the Chiefs win it. If the Chiefs have their starting line, if they don't have injured players coming in,
Oh, guaranteed.
because they had veteran pass rushers when in their prime were top level defensive linemen
Yeah.
going in there and just fucking up the whole offensive scheme.
This is a kid show.
I
Yeah, no,
swear
I
they-
agree. I agree with you.
No, I feel you.
I just
Yeah, I feel. I feel. So if you had to rank, okay, go ahead.
Different
Rank. Who takes the South?
who takes the South?
Mm-hmm.
Still, I gotta go with the Bucks.
on,
Bucks take the
Iguodala.
South.
Give me 1 through 4.
Did you hear this kid? Okay, I gotta go Bucks, Falcons. Nope,
No.
it's gonna be a surprise because of Christian McCaffrey. I don't know why, but their offense is rather
He's hard to stop.
explosive.
It's hard to stop.
Rather explosive, and they're gonna pay. They have some young speed receivers. I'm gonna say the Bucks, the Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
What are you thinking? Bucks, Panthers, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead, David.
I'm going with that. The loss of Julio takes a big chunk out of their offensive attack.
I feel you on that.
A very big chunk.
Sure.
So now you're just running with, 3 wide receivers versus 2 and a Julio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I get you.
You give Julio a part of the field.
What do you think, Dave?
If I'm gonna think on this and try to think on it correctly and not sound like a dink.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. Yeah.
Okay, good. Go ahead and think on it.
Thanks.
Okay.
Obviously you got to put the Bucks in number one. I mean, they have the targets on their back.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm saying, okay.
Okay, good.
I mean, they got the weapons. They got everything to do everything there. Okay, so you got Bucks at 1. All right, I'm putting the Saints at 2.
Really?
I'm putting the Saints at 2. Reason being is because whoever their starting quarterback is.
Jameis Winston.
Okay, whatever. I mean, freaking Billy Bob Thornton from the freaking sidelines. I don't care.
Okay.
All right. I think they're going to play with a chip on their shoulder to prove everybody wrong that it doesn't matter, even though Drew Brees is gone.
Okay.
That they're going to end up putting it through. And then you're going to have the Panthers finishing 3. Falcons are going to struggle this year.
I think the Falcons take it, man. I don't know. This is twice now. This is twice now where you guys are like. I think the Falcons take it. I think the Saints, and then Bucks, then Panthers.
You're saying Bucks?
Bucks
I think the
3.
Bucks. I think the Bucks drop. I think they just drop.
So what you're saying is they're going to start out hot. and
Come
choke
on
a
with
big-
that dumbass shit.
What?
Sorry.
But they're good. I just don't think. I don't know. I think the balancing was okay in this offseason. I think the Falcons picked. They lost Julio.
Who did
Whatever.
the Saints pick up?
No, the Saints are good. They got Alvin Kamara. Michael Thomas is gonna figure it out. I think he's gonna be back this year. And then, I think the Saints will be all right. And then Panthers are kind of shitty, but the Bucks will take third.
Saints are gonna be aight.
Saints will be all right, but I think
No, they ain't.
Saints are going to make playoffs this year.
Saints will be
I'm putting
good.
that in stone. I'm not saying wild card. I'm saying
I think the Saints
I'm
might be
not
good.
sleeping on the Saints, but to have them that high, Taysom Hill can only do so much.
Okay, well, to quote David, it's a close one between.
Unless Sean Payton starts, implementing Taysom throwing it to himself.
Taysom was really good quarterback.
I know.
like legit.
I'm saying he's the most versatile player in the
Right.
league.
Like the only reason why he hasn't started anywhere yet, because where he started, behind Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He was with the Packers for like 2 to 3 years.
So like.
He started behind Aaron Rodgers.
Like, you know what I mean? That's how he started.
That's where he
his
started
career.
his
Oh.
career. But
Sorry, if
no,
that
I
didn't
think
make
the
sense.
I think the Falcons show.
Yeah,
I think Todd Gurley I think Todd Gurley's gonna have a year. He's gonna have a hell of a year. I just think the Falcons gonna be good.
Yeah, you think he's gonna be explosive right off.
And I just think the Bucks are kind of gonna get lost in the wash.
And you
Other
said-
teams in the whole NFC are just gonna be better.
And
And
you said Falcons number 1.
I think Falcons 1, Saints 2 over the Bucks, and then Bucks 3 and Panthers 4. I'm just saying.
that's
dog.
I
very
do agree with
interesting
you
one.
with the Panthers scraping bottom of the barrel in the South because who else do they have for an offensive threat besides Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah, just who knows? You know what I mean?
But McCaffrey carries Panthers games.
I understand that. I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
even
you,
when
you
teams
take
are
him
focusing on him,
Yeah, you
he
take
just
him
carries them.
Okay, I mean, these are pretty hot takes on a lot of these.
That last one was pretty hot. Coming
Yeah.
off the Super Bowl champions.
They're
With their whole team coming back.
They're good. I just think these other teams they're gonna compete and they're gonna be. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's a different
I
year.
can understand the
Fans
Bucks
are
not being
fans are
number
back
one.
in the stands.
That's gonna be
You know?
huge.
I can see Bucks not being number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be close. I
can see
don't.
that. I could also see why that's a stupid take. Also,
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think the Saints will figure something out. Even with Jameis there, I think they'll figure something out.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be good.
They're
Alvin
gonna play
Kamara's
to-
too
I think they're gonna
good.
play to his strength. I think the coaching staff down there is gonna figure out some kind of mad scientist plan, some Frankenstein scheme, and they're just gonna go lights out.
I think it'll be good. I just don't think I think the Bucks had their run. Brady had his last Super Bowl. Obviously, he wants to win again. Gronk's back or whatever, but I don't know. I just don't think that they're gonna do it again.
I think they'll make a good push. I don't see them making the Super Bowl again, but I can see them make a good push.
Yeah, they're gonna have a
We'll
good run.
Because wait till we get to the AFC.
Mike
and
Evans
let's
really
talk-
good. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
AFC's
I don't know.
that's gonna be a touchy subject.
That's
I
what's
think,
that's what's
AFC.
nice about all this stuff is that there's so many like. But I just got that feeling. I think the Falcons are gonna. I think the Falcons are
Okay,
gonna
I
make
see
it good.
I could see the Falcons taking that number 1.
I mean that whole division's gonna
if they
be.
signed Eli.
Jesus Christ.
I'm my Eli fans.
You need it. Oh my God. You
Eli fans.
You
Dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, I think that'll wrap it up for this one. We'll do a. Is that Law and Order? That is Law and Order. We'll do an AFC one probably next week. Nothing.
I'm sorry.
That's actually really good.
That's pretty good. That was Law and Order, right?
Bussin'.
Not you.
Yeah.
That was Law and Order, right?
That was 100% Law and Order.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll wrap it up. We'll do AFC next week probably. Most likely, yeah.
Most likely, yeah.
We'll do AFC.
Yeah, most likely, probably,
Most
kinda
likely,
guessing,
yeah, maybe, probably.
Maybe, might happen. Probability-wise, 50-50. I can't think of it anymore. So,
Yeah, we'll do.
the chance is high, but relatively low, if you think about it.
We'll do an AFC one. Kind of hot take. Football's back though. It's exciting.
Exciting.
It's the best part of the year.
Right.
It's crazy. It actually seems so far away just for this, because I think like basketball took up a big chunk of the time that we just.
Well, basketball is so relevant for us around here because of the Bucks.
Oh no, but I'm just saying.
But
Still,
in general,
like it seemed like the playoffs took forever.
Yeah,
as
I
if
agree.
like it seems like almost a full year since football was around itself.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Right.
It's been like just only a couple months. Like,
Been a while.
So,
Yeah. So we'll do an AFC one. We'll wrap it up. A lot of hot takes. I like that one actually. We had a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had a lot
it
going
was
on.
actually
That one.
in-depth conversation. It wasn't just us bickering at each other for biases or anything else like that. You know, it's just
Yeah, sure. Let us know where or what you guys think on some things. If you find us in the streets and all thing,
yeah. Don't be
hit us
afraid.
up. Tell us how stupid I am because apparently I'm the only one with like
Yo,
mine
yo.
don't make sense. The Giants,
Hey yo,
the Falcons.
Mine might also be stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neither one of us had.
I don't know. If no one tells me. So.
The Bears fan is the only one out of the three that had the Packers taking the North.
Taking the North.
So that's
Hey, it's
interesting.
It's respect, okay? As much as I hate the Packers,
Respect.
you gotta give props.
Right.
Okay. Hate the Packers, but Aaron Rodgers has been cooking the Bears alive for.
Long time.
If you're listening to this on Spotify or iTunes or whatever it is, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, whatever it is, and you want to watch us, go to YouTube, youtube.com/EastCrock Podcast. You can watch the episode every week. We put this episodes out on YouTube.
Yes.
If you're watching us, leave a comment. Tell us what you're thinking and tell us how dumb we are, how fat we are.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you're not watching and you're just listening, even if you are watching, Harry, where can they find us and comment on our stuff?
Where can they find us? They can find us on Twitter and Instagram. And we also have a Patreon in which we do exclusive content. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, it's patreon.com/EastCrock So
That's correct.
Don't forget about the Talk Tick, bro.
Yeah.
we are on
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah, Talk Tick.
We are on TikTok.
Yeah, we are on TikTok. And go ahead and give a little updates on episodes coming out and such. Leave comments there and everything. And
Mainly follow our socials. Let
100%.
us know.
yeah.
More stuff like this coming out. We have Mad Libs out last week, which I thought was a pretty fun episode.
Definitely check that video out. I would say our best.
It was a fun video. We're gonna do more
Best that
stuff.
we've done.
We're gonna do
Most
more
we've
stuff
done.
like that.
Just don't listen to the first 7 minutes and 4 seconds.
No, definitely. I would definitely listen to all of it. He's just a hater because he doesn't like the sound of his voice at times.
We've been talking.
What?
We've been talking about merch.
Facts.
We've been talking about merch, trying to get merch out there.
Right.
That's in the works, so stay tuned for that. Especially for Patreon members.
100%. Yeah, Patreon members.
Some exclusive stuff there.
It's gonna be coming out to them first, and then you'll be able to get looks out at that once it does
We
come out.
got we got some stuff.
afterwards.
We got some stuff to figure out, but
Yeah.
we'll get it done.
Big plans.
Big plans in the work.
Yeah.
East Crock Podcast, all socials, YouTube, Patreon. We out.
Hey.
Yo, booyaka, booyaka.
That's not gonna be a thing.
Why not?
That's not gonna be a
No,
thing.
no.